Hi Hinsters, how you doing? I'm back with another little video on Libra season, kind of part twosies, because I feel a bit bad that I haven't uploaded anything in a wee while. By the way, if you're waiting for a reading with me, I will get back to readings tomorrow, Monday, Korean time. So thank you for your patience. It's been like a 5-day harvest festival, full moon holiday here in Korea. So I've just been taking the time to rest and recuperate and do a bit of exploring. And today I had really nice pasta, a glass of wine, kind of read a bit of a book, and had a little walk around my neighborhood. I'm still discovering my local neighborhood, all the cute cafes, the restaurants, the drinking neighborhood, slowly making friends in this kind of smallish city. And yeah, I might go to the noreban or karaoke tonight after this, have a little sing song. Yeah. And if I jump abruptly right now, it's because I'm fighting mosquitoes. If anyone has any tips for like fighting mosquitoes, let me know, because they're getting on my nerves. I know I think I need to get some nets and those plug-in drug things, and I've already got my like medicine for the bites. But yeah, I hate mosquitoes. If I hear them, I cannot sleep until I've killed them all. And I've got Mars going through my fourth house right now. Anyway, I hope you're having a nice Sunday fun day. Let me know in the comments what's going on with you and how your Libra season is kicking off. It's about 7 degrees now, the sun in Libra, 7 degrees. So it's been like a week so far of Libra season. We're just coming off also this full moon in Aries. The moon's in Taurus now, more exalted, and I'm loving this energy. I've been hearing like a lot of Sam Smith and Adele just around, which is great, very Taurian energy. Yeah, so Libra season, or like Libra magic and mysticism. So I wanted to kind of talk a bit more about some points, but Libra, is the paper maker. Libra is there's actually a lot of like Libran energy that vibes with or resonates with China and Chinese mysticism, which is very interesting. And Libra or Libra season is where we can experience being granted a name or a title, and we can be writing spells or vows and poems and songs, but these things will stick, or there's a sense of seriousness to it, or there's a sense of refinement to it for some people. It's also a time for writing charms and etching and kind of scratching things into some, again, serious practice and ritual. We may need to pay attention to what verses and routines are not working, and what can be a sign as to something not resonating or something that is not meant to be. Librans can often tell when something is not going to work out, and it can be sensed through the acts or the arts of writing and reading and conversating. Librans are excellent listeners. I think they are the best listeners in the zodiac, Libra heavy people, and they psychically and intuitively sense a lot of things through the things that they receive and listen to or hear in conversations, and through all the other media of communication. And Libra season can also be heavy with the desire to be this kind of plus one. This is like twosome vibes galore, and we may well find ourselves suggesting quite preposterous things that we quickly kind of reverse on. We don't need to be afraid to say no or to wind down a bit, albeit politely. But yes, Libra season can quite sort of jarringly show us where we need to pull back or wind down, and see to what extent we are like feathering another's nest to the detriment of our own, which is what we do sometimes. Or as I talked about in my previous video on Libra season yesterday, like how we might be engaging in something vapid or hollow. And this is also the Libra Aries axis. This is one of the 6 sticks or the axes of the zodiac, and this is where we are also going to be having a lot of eclipses. And so Libra season this time around can be quite monumental for some people when it comes to gains and or losses, or negotiating with the reality of something that has become quite fatalistically written or announced, because Libra also deals with like announcements, the blowing of the horn and things like justice and retribution. And being then on this axis, Libra season is kind of like I think it's called the tabula rasa in Latin, or like a blank slate territory, but in the sense here of spiritually writing or drawing a new draft of what was already written. So it's not like really starting things from scratch. It's more like a kind of reassessment, or like a kind of getting a new paint job on your car or something like that. It's a polished version, if you will. It's the season for polishing, and Libra energy is, of course, it's a very polished and polishing kind of energy. And it's more like many of us are framing something or getting ready to frame something in our life. And it's also about not forgetting or forgoing the achievements and the goals and the promises and the relationships that you have forged. And we're going to get more heavy reminders of this once Capricorn season comes around. So you still have like 3 months to kind of practice this. But there are probably also some mistakes or misunderstandings that still need kind of redressing in our lives now. Libra is a very karmic or a heavily give and take kind of season, and we can get these recurrences and reminders of things that we still basically need to iron out. And as I said in my last video, for some people this could have been made apparent very early on, like right at the beginning of Libra season. There could have been some big realization or something very stark, and it's okay. It might have that kind of interfering or coldness to it, but it's just a chance for some of us to kind of see it more clearly and respond to it maturely. And Libra season can also be like this optimal time to have pleasant conversations, and just like try to be nice or nicer. Librans are very nice people usually. They have very good social skills. Usually they are quite social, quite socially entrepreneurial as well, I would say. But just like in the more positive sense, just be nice, right? And sometimes with Libra energy being a very nice energy, but it's very hilarious because this is Venusian masculinity. This is Venusian cardinal energy. This is masculine air. So it's like kind of like an iron fist in a velvet glove, Libra season. Very, very underestimated are Libra heavy people. Sometimes this nice energy can kind of spill over and into a kind of pick-me or overly accommodating energy, and we can all be succumbing to this in Libra season. So it's just like, just kind of, I guess, strike that balance of like making sure you're also tending to the feathers of your own nest, as well as within reason, accommodating things and people and situations, and kind of loosening up a bit and accepting also the winds of change. There's much less need now to have anxieties or stress about decisions, and it's much more like a sword coming down or the scissors really closing, and it's much more about that cut being made, and being okay with it. Like, and sometimes for some people this is like water under the bridge type of stuff, or just accepting that certain people or things or spaces will always, or will for a long time, be the way that they are, and that's fine. We just have to kind of roll with those punches, and there's no need to redress it with drama or with sharpness. It's just like, okay, it's fine. And it's kind of like being cognizant of the score, but not like kind of pettily, that's the word, not pettily keeping score. Anyway, I hope you have a nice beginning to your Libra season, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh, by the way, if you are a Libra sun or Libra rising, I, as always, offer you my 50% off readings if you book anytime during this here Libra season. So get in touch with the details in the description box below. Give this video a thumbs up if you like, and subscribe to my channel if you like what I do. And I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.